Hey everybody, Task here bringing another Starcraft 2 replay. This is World Championship Series Season number 2, and this is the championship. First to 3 wins, guys. This is game number 3. Our players here, the Red Zerg from Team Evil Geniuses, Jaedong, the Tyrant. And he's got a lot to prove, man. He's ranked number 3, playing ranked number 4 from Team CM Storm, Polt, the Blue Terran. Him and his Marine Marauders are just scary and ruthless. And hopefully, we'll see if Jaedong can put a stop to that. Anyways, again, game number 3. The map is Neoplanet S. Here are the high, rich mineral fields in the middle that nobody ever gets. Maybe, since these two guys are so amazing, maybe somebody will control them. Anyways, interesting map because you can go 2 routes. And if you don't happen to see the opponent going, and you guys end up for a base trade quite often on this map. So, also, it's kind of a long map, so unless you do cheese early on, it's usually going to be a kind of a long game. So we'll have to see what these guys do. We know what Polt's going to do. He's going to do Marine Marauder. Now, we'll see what kind of harassment he pops out. He did try some Reapers early on the first game, and a little bit of Hellions the last couple games, so we'll see if he can do anything different this game. Let's see if he goes with the Command Center Barracks. He does the Barracks this time, which I think is a much better build. Every time I've seen him do Command Center, he struggles, but if he goes Barracks, he seems to have like a pretty steady game. So, Jaedong, let's see if he goes for an early macro game. It looks like he might, since he doesn't have spawning pool yet. Yep, and there goes the drone, so... And look how good these pro players are. Look at his gold. Look at the timing it is. Once his drone gets down here, bam, 300. That's timing, guys. That takes after probably thousands of practice games. Anyways, I keep up the production tab in case you want to follow along with their build, so you can smoke their players with Polt's build or Jaedong's build, depending on your class. After this tournament, guys, I'm going to be doing DreamHack 2013, so it took me a long time to get through this one. Hopefully DreamHack I bust out a little bit faster and a little bit more games every week so that we can get through it, because I mean this World Championship Season 2, I mean this was played in like September, maybe October, so if we do DreamHack, at least that was in winter, that was December 2013, at least that's kind of a little more closer to you know, up to date people's stats and stuff, so we'll have to see. And I want to say the first match I might do will be Jaedong, and he will be playing a phenom from Korea, Innovation, which everybody's favorite is Innovation. So we'll get to see that. Should be interesting to see if Jaedong can handle Innovation. Anyways, he's got Polt to worry about right now, and Polt does have Reapers, or Reaper with one on the way. There's the Overlord, sees that the Polt is expanding, and here comes the Reaper to check things out. No Queen out. Queen's about halfway through, but the drone or the Zerglings are finishing though, just in time to slow down this Reaper's harassment. Although Reapers can kite quite a bit. And look at, there he goes. It's hard for him to do anything though because he's on creep. Although this drone leaves. Look at that. Jaedong knew too. If that drone left the creep, he was dead. So. But now that they're on normal ground, these Zerglings can easily be kited. And there goes a jump from the Reaper. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go in there. Maybe he's waiting for his buddy. But there's Queens out now, so Reaper's a lot less scary now. And this Reaper decided not to go help. So this one's all by himself, doing a little bit of poking and prodding. He's not going to get much done. He's going to be able to scout. He'll be able to run in and maybe Suicide Scout if he wants. Look at the regen on this Reaper. Craziness. Combat drugs. So we do have the spawning pool from Jaedong. Here comes some double gas at the main. No gas at this one yet. As you see though, we got 3 queens, and Jaedong getting a little reckless. Almost lost that Reaper. He's got his 3 queens though. That's going to be Jaedong is going to be spreading that creep very fast. We got going down in Polt's base. We got a little bit of orbital command here. We got the factory jumping out Hellions. So this is what Polt definitely likes to do, especially versus Zerg. He'll probably get up to about 6 Hellions. You know, have his 2 Reapers, and they'll do a little bit of damage. So Polt will definitely, or Jaedong will definitely want to do some work. And here's the funny thing though, right now Jaedong may have wanted to expand, but he can't because these drones and Hellions and everybody's here. So that's pretty sad, but. So instead he just upgraded his hatchery though. So he's going for his layer, but he can't expand, which he probably may have wanted to. Look at these tricky little Reapers constantly harassing. He's got that queen down to half. Queens can heal up though, so he's also stopping the creep spread, and he's also, look at this, he's checking, making sure that there's no expansions from Jaedong. He knows that Jaedong's on 2 bases, and that's a great position for a Terran player to be. If you can keep the Terran or the Zerg player up to the many bases you have, that's huge. So Jaedong's going to have to do something to move on, and throwing on the Evo Chambers and Spine Crawler just to do some funneling. These 4 queens is quite a bit though. This is quite a force if they stay on creep. Uh-oh, and there goes the run by. And it looks like he's got it all walled off. So no Hellion harassment there. Good job by Jaedong to wall that off. And I mean, you can move your Spine Crawlers at will. So it's that's an interesting play. Of course, here's Polt's favorite unit, the Viking. He's gonna go Overlord hunting. He's up to 2 already. And look at this, where the scout pattern goes. He's gonna hit this one. It's not gonna hit anymore, it looks like. But damage is done. I mean, 2 Overlords already just for 1 Viking. Oh, a couple of Hellions go down. He's trying to take out that 1 queen. He's getting a little greedy though. I think he's gonna lose a Reaper. There it goes. And the Zerglings have speed now, so these Hellions are gonna get surrounded. That one's surrounded. A lot of Hellions. The expansion is down for Jaedong, and Polt has to get out of there. The flame just not doing enough for the Zerglings. Zerglings are a little too fast. They're running for their life though. Oh, look, they have to like stop. Almost like they stop and there's like a long delay before he gets to shoot his flames. And we got more Marauders here. Marauders aren't going to do much. There's that Viking again. 3 kills now. Marauders he may drop just to try to snipe a hatchery. I don't think that's going to happen, but they're pretty beefy units. They can handle a couple of Zerglings. 3 free Zerglings is you know, a little bit of harassment. Every little bit of mineral costs a lot in this kind of matchup when they're 2 amazing pro players. Oh, and Mutalisks are on the field. The Mutalisks will chase down this dropship. Medevac, yeah, that Medevac is in trouble. The single solo Viking is also going to go down. So that was not a good play by Polt. Little out of position. Lost 4 Marauders, Medevac, and a Viking. For not much. We have a lot of Mutalisks on the field now. So, and I don't think Polt has enough Marines. I think Polt's in a lot of trouble here. He does have Widow Mines kind of spread out all over the place, which is very good. That's definitely good harassment. It's going to take the Zerg player. He has to have an Overseer with him to be careful. Oh, look at that! Barely missed. These ones, oh, you can kind of. Oh, there goes a good hit. Oh, just barely. So you can really easily see the Widow Mines. Oh, that's it. Takes more than 1 shot though. So there's the Overseer now. So it looks like Polt might be in trouble now. Oh, there goes a lot of Zerglings. Good shot by that Widow Mine. 7 kills. This Widow Mine's got 1. So Polt did a good job surrounding his base with these Widow Mines, but they're just not. They're not going to cut it. He needs to get out his Marines, and he doesn't. He hardly has any barracks. What's going on here? He's got 5 barracks and only. Okay, there we go. There's the Marines that we're looking for. I was like, why are they not coming out? He also doesn't have upgrades. They're just now about to finish. I think Jaedong just got out these Mutalisks so fast that I don't think Polt was ready for it. He's too busy doing a bit of harassing, and these Marines are just not scary enough. They don't have their combat shields. They're just about to get their 1/1s. They don't have stim. Oh, wait, nope, sorry. They do have stim. So at least they had that. They also have very few Medevacs. Here comes a lot of SCVs. Doing a little bit of change up here. Only 1 turret. I'd like to put 1 on each side, but he just wants to kind of slow down any Mutalist that might go there. And there goes the supply depot wall, but it looks like it might be thwarted by these Mutalisks. There's so many of them. We got 13 of them. You see, look, he ran in and took out all 3 SCVs. Did take out the Overseer, though. That'll cost Jaedong a little bit. Also, cap blocked him right here. Resource locked him. SCV is going to go back to work over here, but they don't want to get picked off like the other guys, so they want him to stay. In the meantime, though, look at Jaedong doing a great job. He expanded to his. He got 4 bases now. He also, look how far this creep is. Creep is almost to the very middle of the map. And, oh, that's a lot of Banelings. We got about 12 Banelings about to go. They're probably going to bust in right about here. Where Polt's the weakest. Jaedong knows this is Polt's expansion, so if this goes down, that's a lot of minerals. He only has this one going. He's got there's still quite a bit of minerals here, so he does have 3 running bases now. So just losing, if you lose a lot of minerals trying to take that base, it's not going to be worth it. Although I don't want these medevacs to just die for no reason. You got an Overseer back on the field, so the Widow Mines are a little less scary, although they are everywhere. Look at them. One careless mistake and you lose them all. Look at this, we got Baneling Mines. Little mines of Jaedong for Jaedong. And here goes the push out. Let's see if these Banelings pop up. Oh, good scan. Only lost 2 Marines there. So, oh, there goes the Baneling burst. There goes down goes the wall. Here comes the Mutalisk pushing in. There's only 1 rocket turret, and that's not going to cut it. I think it's a missile turret. But look at the damage done. Taking out everything. Missile turret got taken down. And didn't lose anything for the damage. Although these Marines are moving forward, taking out a lot of creep. It's going to snipe down that Queen. And, oh, he does. Queen gets out of range. Drones are going down. He's going to lose all of these Marines, I think. Down goes that Queen. Look at these Marines doing damage, though. Some of those Mutalisks got very low. There goes some more Banelings. I don't even know what happened over here, guys. Sorry we missed it, but it looks like he lost a lot of SCVs there. Let's look at the count. 34 workers Jaedong has killed now. Now that is going to start adding up. 34 workers is a lot, especially when your opponent only killed about 5 of them. Because the Marines are stemmed up. They're going to try to pick off these. Oh, Banelings are going in. They're spreading out. And they did kill a nice little line of Marines. Not as many as you would hope, though. That many Banelings, you would want them to kill more. Here's another scan. Look at the stopping the spread. Overseers are going down. More Banelings and Zerglings running in, but these Marines are starting to get a little upgraded. Oh, that was a huge Baneling hit. A lot of Marines go down on that one. And you see these Marines are 2-2 now. They're definitely going to bust out some damage. And look at this stream of them. Oh, another Baneling. But all of those Marine reinforcements go down. Polt has to get out of there. And here come the reinforcements of Mutalisks. You see those Widow Mines? Nope, they can't go down in time. Here goes more reinforcements for Polt. And these Mutalisks, I think they got slowed down by those Widow Mines, or they would have finished off these medevacs. Polt doing a good job with his reinforcements. You see this line of units just constantly coming out of his base. That's something that Jaedong has to keep up. In the meantime, though, Jaedong does have 4 bases, and 4 bases is huge, especially when you're one up on the opponent. Although these Banelings, he needs to keep getting really good Baneling blasts, or they're just not worth it. There goes the Mutalisk, trying to take out a Widow Mine. Not going to happen. Here goes another attack over here. Comes the Baneling. Baneling's going to hit the wall again. Oh, they're stopped. There goes a hit. Another hit. And they're in. It's only 2 Banelings, so... And they both get killed before exploding. I think Polt's got Jaedong a little distracted over here. There's quite a few more Banelings on the way. This Mutalisk count is getting very high. We're up to about 24, 25 of them, so... Here comes the Banelings, doing a good job from Polt. Look at it, even the Widow Mines are helping get rid of the Banelings. And the Marines are scary to those Mutalisks. Mutalisks have to be careful. They need these Zerglings and Banelings to help them out. And Polt's doing a very good job keeping his units away from the blasts. He's very low on supply, though. He's down by 40. And these Marines are very cheap, so that's not going to cost him resources that much, but he does need to get somewhere, and he's constantly pushing on this base and not getting anywhere. In the meantime, Jaedong is just constantly reinforcing, getting more units, and Jaedong is unable, or Polt is unable to expand at the moment because he's so busy over here. We got 36 Zerglings on the way. That's pretty huge, especially when you only have 20 Marines, 30 Marines down here at that. Polt is pushing this creep back quite a bit, though, and here comes some more Zergling reinforcements. He's going to try to slow down these Banelings. That's a pretty good hit by the Banelings again, but here comes reinforcements from the Marines, taking out another Overseer. Those Overseers are like tanks also for the Mutalisks. They take a lot of damage. As you see, we got a proxy hatchery up here for Jaedong. He also has a spine crawler there just for some defense. Got nothing going on in here. Haven't really checked out Jaedong's base in a while. So much going on down there. We do have a little hatchery going down for Jaedong. He's going to go up to 5 bases. In the meantime, Polt still on 3, and looks like he's down to really only 1 mining really well. He's going to need to do something, or he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And looks like two-prong attack from Jaedong here. He's got Marines down there, or Zerglings down there, and these guys stopped though. They should have kept on going, especially with the wall down. An infestation pit. We got upgrades going down for melee attacks. Maybe we're gonna get some more Ultralisk. Ultralisk kind of lost. I think they lost Jaedong one of his games though, because Ultralisk were just so expensive, where the Marauders are so cheap. Those Banelings just got destroyed by those Marines up on the hill. Marines are now 3-3. They are going to be scary. Look how fast they're going to kill these Queens. Both Queens go down. This hatchery may go down now. You can see the perseverance from Polt to just keep on hitting this base, and he does do it. He takes it out. Jaedong just does not have enough ground units to take these guys out. He does have 34 Zerglings on the way. He lost his base, and now the drones are going down here, and Polt's going to know that there's a base down there. Looks like Polt has a very few medevacs, so he has a lot, and it looks like Jaedong is going to be like, alright, well, you took one of my bases, I might go take the rest of yours. As you see, here goes Polt attacking the bottom base because he saw those drones run down there. Kind of annoying when your drones do that, but they have to return the minerals somewhere. And it looks like Polt, or Jaedong, is going to go for a little base trade, but these Marine reinforcements are still here. And there goes another base down by Polt. So now we're back to 3 bases on 3 bases, but Jaedong did mine quite a bit out of his bases, and he's down to 1 full base. The other ones are kind of low. And again, look at the reinforcement, the resource difference now, 30 for Polt. And that's pretty high considering he's got mostly Marines. There goes a good, very good Baneling Blast. But more Marine reinforcements. See, once these Marines get to 3-3, as a Zerg player, you're kind of out of time. These Marines are just too strong. You need to have attacked, and you didn't. You're too busy defending. I really think he was spending too much time defending where he could have been attacking with those needless a little bit more. Here comes a lot of Zerglings though, and they're upgraded, so they're going to be able to handle these Marines pretty well. Here comes some more Zerglings, but Jaedong goes down. These Marines just will not die when they have that medevac on them. Nothing Jaedong could do. He just got pushed around by Polt's Marines. Anyway, guys, hope you liked it. Looks like the score is going to be 2-1 to Polt. If Polt wins next game, he wins the championship. So Jaedong needs to win the next 2. So guys, hope you guys liked it. And give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.